So there was a whole bunch of us kids in the village, and about half of us loved country blues, and the other half loved old-timey music and bluegrass. And we wanted to get together and play something that was common, like a common denominator. And so a bunch of us, we would have jam sessions and stuff like that. And we realized that jug band music was the common denominator. So a bunch of us decided to start a jug band. And we called it the Even Dozen Jug Band because there were 12 people in it sometimes. We would have rehearsals and 6 people would show up, and then we would have another rehearsal and 25 people would show up. We didn't know who was who, you know. I wound up playing washboard because there were so many guitar players in the band. Figured the only way I would keep my job. But myself, John Sebastian was in it, and David Grisman, the great mandolin player, Josh Rifkin, the great Scott Joplin, pianist, and it was just Stephen Grossman. There was some really amazing people, and a woman by the name of a girl by the name of Maria D'Amato, and she actually Maria and myself did a lot of duets together on the album. We did make one album for Elektra. At that time, there was the Jim Kweskin album band out of Cambridge, as you all know, and they were the adults. We were like the kids, you know. But the Kweskin band was really Jeff Mulder and Fritz Richmond and Jim, and it was those are the guys that we looked up to. Our record companies decided to throw a party at our loft, I think it was actually at Elektra offices. And so we met those guys, and our Maria wound up talking all night with and drinking with Jeff Mulder. And by the end of the night, Maria was so drunk she wound up throwing up on Jeff. And Jeff asked her to marry him. He was just as smitten, you know. I guess some people have some weird things. So they got married. She became Maria Muldaur, and she left our band and went on to the Midnight at the Oasis. And all that stuff. There's a history of jug band music. Anyway,